In this question, we are asked to consider the parametric equations x equals t plus 9 and y equals 9t plus 1 with the given t values and answer a few questions. At the start, we'll make a table of values for t, x, and y. And so it gives us the t values, asks us to find x and y. We're going to do that simply by plugging in the t, the given value of t, for x and y. So if I plug negative 9 in for t into the formula for x, I get negative 9 plus 9, which is 0. If I plug negative 6 in for t, I get negative 6 plus 9, which is 3. Putting negative 5 in makes negative 5 plus 9, which is 4. Negative 1 plus 9 is 8. And 5 plus 9 is 14. For y, we'll plug negative 9 in to the formula for y. That's 9 times negative 9, which is negative 81. And so if we plug negative 9 in for the t into the y formula, we get 9 times negative 9, which is negative 81. Negative 81 plus 1 is negative 80. Putting negative 6 in is 9 times negative 6, which is negative 54, plus 1 is negative 53. Plugging negative 5 in makes negative 45 plus 1, which is negative 44. Negative 1 in makes negative 9 plus 1, which is negative 8. And 9 times 5 is 45 plus 1 is 46. Next, we're asked to say which of these curves matches the given table. And this is essentially, we have x and we have y. At this point, we don't really care about our t's. We're just going to look at our x's and y's and see which one matches. If x is 0, y had better be negative 80. All right, so that means that's out, and that's out, because I need to have negative 80 when x is 0. So this is the only one that's going to work just based on that very first point, 0, negative 80. What is the positive orientation? So if t is increasing, what's happening to my curve? As t is going up, that's what's going on here. As t is going up, x is going up, but y is going up as well. Starts at negative 80. So this is going to be it's moving to the right. If I were to put arrows on these, my arrows would be pointing along the direction of going up on the curve, which is to the right. Finally, eliminate the parameter to obtain an equation in x and y. This is what we're going to do. We'll start with the two equations that are given, x and y. We're going to take this first equation and solve it for t and then plug it in. And so I've done that right here. These are the two equations that we start with. If we take x and solve it for t, we get that t is equal to x minus 9. And we're going to simply plug that t in for t down here. And if we do that, we have 9t plus 1. Plugging in 9 times x minus 9 plus 1 and solving gets y is equal to 9x minus 80. So 9x minus 80, y equals 9x minus 80. Should be our answer. And that's the question.